Hi guys, I don't know who you guys are that are watching, but thank you for coming back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an everyday foundation routine, simple foundation routine. I'm going to show you all the products that I use, what I do. This is the final result. It's very simple, very easy, very 1, 2, 3, may take you 10 minutes tops. The only thing I didn't do in this video was my eye makeup, but if you'd like to see a video on that, please let me know. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and but this is going to be a talk through foundation routine. First thing, now my eyes already did. It's pretty simple. My face is clean. If you can see, I'm having a little bit of a breakout, but that is okay because we're gonna do this. So the first thing that I usually do in my routine is I will spray some of this Miracle Mist. It's Hydrate and Set. I got this from Kohl's, I want to say. So the first thing I do is I spray a little bit of this. And it's really okay if you have eye makeup on, as long as it's dried, you're good. I like to moisturize my face a little bit. Trying out this sample, it's Nature Republic. I got this little sample. It smells so nice. Oh my god. I like to just put it more so wherever my skin is gonna be dry. It smells so nice. I love the way this smells. So we're just gonna do that. Next thing. Now, I've been trying this out for quite some time. This is Physicians Formula Argan Oil. This stuff is really good. It has no smell, and I haven't noticed any breakouts in my skin since I've been using it. But what I usually do is either I will put it on my face with my hands or brush, or I will just put it on the brush, then put my foundation. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this onto my brush. The next thing I like to do is put a little bit of a primer on my face. This is the Professional Primer. Everybody and their mother knows about this. A little bit. Just around my nose area. And when I put this on, I like to pat it on. I don't like to rub it in because that doesn't really do much. So I like to get the product in there. Sometimes, if you're like me, or any normal human being, we have breakouts. For me, I like to use this NYX palette. I don't know the instructions on how you're supposed to use this, so I use this however the hell I want to. The green on big red spots. This works. It works. This is what covers it up. And then you're done. I'm kidding, we're not done. Little humor. Some of this, I noticed that it's not fully blended in here, but once you start putting your foundation on, you are good to go. I don't know what it's called, but it's 116. Hey! I like to put like maybe 3 drops, nothing more than that, because you don't want that on your face. Take my foundation. This is my favorite foundation in the whole entire world. And I've tried lots of foundations over the years, and this one has just been my favorite since like 2011. I don't know if they upgraded the formula or if they did something to it, but it's 10 times better than it was then. I love it. I will use it on the back of my hands and just get some of that product and start packing it on my face. This one's a little bit darker because I was away and I came home and I was a lot darker than I am now, which makes no sense because it's the summer. But it's a little bit darker. Patting it on, patting it on. I'm probably gonna speed this up a little bit because seriously. I'm thinking about trying laser hair removal because I mean, I'm a girl. Many girls out there have the issue of little hairs and shiznit on our face, and I don't like it. I like when my face is just smooth, but with all my issues with my thyroid and then taking vitamins and everything that my body has like gone through, I've grown hair on my face. But it's normal. A lot of women have that issue, right? I just hear that it's very expensive. But if it's going to take away the hair, what was that? Watched some of these 100 layers of foundation. Are you kidding me? First of all, who wastes their foundation like that? I feel like my skin would just, ugh. That must not be fun to wash it all off. Sometimes I use my brushes, sometimes I use a beauty blender. Today I feel like using my brush. The brush has lately been giving me a better look. So usually now what I do is I let this set and then I do my eye makeup, but because that's already done, I'm just gonna give this a few minutes to like let it all set in before I just go messing around, because it does have a little bit of a feel to it. Some people don't like that sticky feel, but this lasts not that long. But music makes me happy. So when I'm feeling kind of blue, I get in the group. That was not good. That was not clever. That was not my best material. No. Not for nothing. This International's, oh my god. Pumpkin spice already. So anybody who's watching this that lives in New York, does anybody know of any, what the hell are they called? Any country bars? Because I went to this place, Johnny Utah, with my friend. And it was not country. They played like maybe one country song. That's not what I was looking for really. So I love country music. That's my shiznit. I also love to rap it out. I love a little bit of the Justin Biebs. I love it all. I love all types of music. So if anybody knows, please let me know. Knowledge is knowledge, and if you could pass your knowledge to my knowledge, this world would be a better place. And my foundation has had time to set. We're going to start with the tricky part. You know what this is? This is concealing. Okay. So what I like to do is, everybody works differently. Some people use a brush, some people use their finger, some people use their beauty blender. For me, I like to switch on and off. This stuff, at first, I was very disgusted with it because it was watery. But little did I know I had to squeeze it better. What you doing to mama? Come on. Oh, there we go. That's another thing. It gets clogged sometimes. So you're gonna... A little goes a very long way with this stuff. So... See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So a little goes a long way. And... I like my little heart there. It's cute, right? Okay. Okay, so this is a BH Cosmetics 121 brush. And this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. This one is actually very good for this. For But then I also have this BH Cosmetics 120 brush, and this one's really good too. And then I also have this I don't know, but it's It Brushes by Ulta. And this actually has a define and a highlight end to it. I bought this a couple months ago. It does not get into the little creases. So if you're gonna contour, like brush out a contour, I would use it for the bigger places. But for my under eyes today, I'm going to try the 121 brush. So we're just gonna bring it under. So yeah, like I said, I love contour music. I crack myself up. I love country music, and I've been on the hunt for a good country bar. There's no places here. Why? Some people are like, oh, you gotta go to Long Island, or oh, you gotta go to Jersey. That's far. How am I supposed to drink and line dance? Come on, people, get it together. Who's gonna drive home? What I also like to do when I'm doing this is I like to rub it into the little creases here, and then I like to pat it out really with a light hand, because if you go too hard, you're gonna rub it all off, and you don't want to do that. Everybody has their own system, and it goes off what your face looks like. For me, highlighting over here makes, for everybody, highlighting makes the areas bigger. I have a very big head. So for me, I like to just not do too much here. And then for this, since I'm using this brush and it already has product on it, I'm just gonna use it here and here. Now also, another thing is I like to set my concealer. I like to set under my contour. But because you're supposed to immediately get in there and just start setting things, I'm gonna set my under eyes first and then go back and set my contour. What I've been using for quite some time, and this is actually an interesting fact, is this Ben Nye. This is the littlest thing. I've had this since April. And I haven't even used half of it yet. You can use a few different types of brushes. For me, I like this little guy. This is the e.l.f. concealer, flawless concealer brush. I'm just gonna go under and just pat this on. And it's okay that you can see it, because it's gonna set it and then you're gonna wipe all that shiznit off. Some people like to use a bigger brush, but for me, I like this one better. You start to find things that work easier for you when you're doing your makeup. It shouldn't be what we watch on YouTube all the time. Like for myself, when I first started watching beauty videos and stuff like that, I would try the same thing that people were doing. I tried the beauty blender, I didn't like it. I had to experiment with things to find what works better for me. Not everything that we see on YouTube, it works the same. So I could be doing it this way and you might try it and you might not like it. Or I could buy this brush and tell you, oh my God, it works great. It might work differently for you. I tried so many different products trying to get the perfect contour powder that would go with my face, and it comes down to it that a drugstore brand wins yet again. I am obsessed to this day with L'Oreal True Match powder in, what color is this? Cocoa? Everybody knows about this. This is like the best. It's perfect. It's perfect. Go. It comes out a little dark at first, but you just gotta keep blending and blending and blending. If you don't blend, you're gonna have bold ass lines, and you don't want bold ass lines. You want perfection. Right? How I also really like to do it is, this is kind of old school. This is like 5 years ago, Bare Minerals, but it's the 3. The 3. That's how I learned how to contour, and I've been using that for like ever. It's the 3. The 3. I don't go hardcore. This is an everyday look. This is not like a flawless, bam, glam, look at me, I'm going to a club makeup. This is like an everyday simple wear. because it's the summer and, well, not for nothing, my hair will look so cute this short. Deja freaking vu. I don't miss it though. Because it's the summer, I like to set underneath my concealer. Like I said, this is not an every single day. This is an every single day look. This is not ba-boom, glam, gonna put some fake lashes on. We're not doing that today. We're not about that life today. No, this is an everyday thing. Every day. And it's really not even an everyday thing because I don't wear makeup every single day. I try to wear it, like, the only time I ever wear is when I'm going out or if I'm gonna take pictures or something like that. I don't wear makeup every single day. I'll say that again. I don't wear makeup every single day. Just go pat this on over here. Over there. Over there. This is gonna set. Set, 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 set. Everybody, set, set, set. I know I need mental help, I've heard. I may or may not have just drank some bentonite powder because it goes everywhere. So I may or may not have drank some of that. Like to take, I don't know what little brush this is. It's not broken. This is actually how it came. But I like to take this one and this is how I blend everything out. Blend this bitch out. Now that we're done with that part, sometimes I like to go in with a little bit of a bronzy shimmery bronzer. This one is Gold Deposit by MAC. It is, oh my god, it really is a really nice color, and a little bit goes a very long way. Just go over our contour. Soft and Gentle by MAC. This is the final look here. What I also noticed is that as soon as you're done with your foundation and stuff, I like to go back to my eyes and see what else I can do to maybe vamp the look just a little. I'm gonna go into my Morphe. I got this from Ricky's. So like I said, because this is a summery everyday look, I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics 105. Hey, that's my birthday! 10/5. What? Don't know what it is. It's like a corally-ish color. And I'm just gonna put this under my lash line down here. What I like about this little thing is that it has a lot of summery colors. So this I bought also in April when I did my little mini going away, I need makeup haul. This is the final look. I don't know why I always go to do this, but so that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions or comments, let me know. You know, message me, whatever. My hair is just not cooperating today. It's just not doing it. I try to leave it straight for a change, but these little pieces, these little bitches, just go away. So yeah, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for another one. I'm gonna film another one right after this one, so if I'm wearing the same clothes, you know why. It's not because I just really love this shirt, even though the struggle is really real. It's really real these days, really freaking real, and it's really, really hot in this room.
Think about a breakup. Sometimes you just gotta break down. This short video to receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.
I would like to know what kind of lighting you're using, because clearly my lighting sucks. I just blew my eye. Damn, Chris Lane is hot. Man, he is a fire in that guy. Like how does one produce something that good looking? Like I just would like to know. Myself, I would like to know. If you could just, how does one even go about meeting Chris Lane? Like how can I marry him? If somebody can please drop that in the link, or like hit me on my cell phone, do something, because god damn, he's hot. And he's a southern boy. I never had a thing for southern boys before, but like out of no, it's not out of nowhere. You know who you are. You know what you did. Do you know what you started? Do you? But yeah, man, something about that accent and the pickup trucks and the, I gotta bring it down. Oh, Chris Lane's so hot. And I really think Thomas Shard is even hotter. No, Chris Lane wins that. He really does. Dang. I could have been born in like Texas or some shit. Alabama, Texas, Tennessee. I wonder what my life would be like right now. I would have had my country wedding, be married with my country husband, who was possibly a country singer. I could be married to Chris Lane right now, but my parents wanted to do the wrong thing, and like, they should have thought about it. They really should have. Thanks, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this. Thank you. Selfish people. I could have been married to Chris Lane by now. He could have been writing about me. I could have had his fix. My teeth hurt. I think I'm talking too much shit here. Alright, let me go figure out what I'm gonna film next. Maybe it could be Depression 101 with Alicia, because she can't marry Chris Lane because her parents wanted to be mean and live in New York. Like, why didn't we want to do this? Why couldn't we live in Texas? Or like Alabama, or like Tennessee, or wherever Chris Lane is from. Why couldn't we live there?